Hola, Charlene T. Easter here, and welcome to or welcome back to my channel. This is a place for Black and Brown women who are prioritizing themselves and their overall wellness. As a part of that, we are making sure that we maintain our melanin, that we maintain a positive mindset so that we can create magic in our everyday lives, whatever magic may be to you. So, again, welcome. And tonight we're going to talk about beauty. While right now I am wearing a protective hairstyle, and these are called Marley twists. When my hair is not in a protective style, my hair is natural, meaning I do not have a chemical relaxer, and I have not had a chemical relaxer for probably about 12 or 13 years now. And that's probably one of the best decisions that I made. And I am so very thankful and grateful for my first beauty boo, Jade, or Jaida, from Jade Multicultural Salon, because she's been on this journey with me, and we know it is hard sometimes to find someone you trust to take care of your hair and do the right thing, because it's not just about looking fly, if they still say that, or looking cute, but you want your hair to be healthy. You want to ensure that you're getting your ends trimmed. You don't just want someone who can give you a cute style, but your hair is actually jacked up and not healthy. So for all those reasons, I very much appreciate Jade. And I met her actually when I was still doing relaxers, because Jade was the one that actually cut out the relaxer when I was ready to do that. And it wasn't exactly what I would call a big chop, because I had a little bit of length then. So she probably cut off the relaxer up to about here. And honestly, I immediately put in a sew-in, because my other beauty boo named Destiny Hill, who I hope to see soon because I have some bundles with our name on it. I didn't know what to do with it. I just knew that I didn't want the relaxer anymore. I didn't know what to do with it. Immediately put a sew-in in, and I think I wore the sew-in for sure a year and a half. Not one, but I just kept getting sew-ins for about a year and a half to 2 years. And my hair grows really, really well when it's being left alone and when I have some sort of braids or cornrows. So when I finally took my hair down and I went to Jade, she was so very patient, and she is an extremely good listener. She wants to make sure that she understands what it is that you're asking for and what you want. For me, I had this thing in my mind, for whatever crazy reason, childhood trauma, that I would look like a boy if I cut my hair short. And so I kind of veered away from that, and my hair was probably, I don't know, about here, and it was natural, but I didn't know what to do with it. So I would put it in a bun all the time. I didn't know what products to use. I think the ends had heat damage. So I start all that to say it took me a good little while, even after I initially cut the relaxer out of my hair, to find my groove with my natural hair. And Jade is a big part of the reason I found my groove, and I love her. So when I decided, yeah, let's start cutting some of this off, because I'm not doing anything with it. Bunning it up all the time is not super healthy. It's cool sometimes, but it's not the healthiest thing you can do, because you're still putting tension like around your hairline. So I cut it little by little. She listened to me. And then finally, I was ready to do what I would consider to be a big chop. And my hair was short, and I did like a little bit of color. And then I just kept gradually playing with color, because I was afraid of that too. But I now love, love, love color. And honestly, I don't know if I even feel like I like the way I look with my hair short if it isn't colored. And maybe I need to marinate on that, but I just know I don't know. You know what? Maybe it's not so much that I don't like it short if it isn't colored as much as I probably need to ensure that I have a really nice cut if I'm gonna wear it dark and short. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. If I'm gonna wear my natural hair without blowing it out and flat ironing it. So I say all that to say, it has been a journey to find products that work really well for my hair. My hair is coily, and I have what I call 3 distinct zones. Jade may say something different, but my best description for my hair is I have 3 zones. This top layer of my hair is maybe like a medium coil, and it's a little dry, but not super dry, right? There's a level of moisture there. In the crown, oh, she tight. And those coils are much smaller, and my hair is really kind of dry in that area, so she needs extra moisture in that zone. And then back here, I will call this curly, and not dry at all. It's a completely different texture. I like to say this was left of that Indian on my mama's side, that part back here. So it's been a journey to find products that work, and Jade has been fantastic in helping me, and then my own exploration of things. So tonight I want to share some of the products that when I am wearing my hair loose and natural, and more than likely I will have some sort of color, whether I do single or, because I normally don't do single, but whether I do single or I have, I don't know if I'm saying the right term, like a double process where I have a base color and then I have some highlights, which could be 2 different color highlights throughout my hair. These are some of the products that I found that I really, really enjoy, and I feel like they work well for my hair, and some are new. I won't say the very first product, but there was a brand, and I feel sad every time I think about this particular brand because I always think about the owner. And honestly, when I think about it, I hope that she's okay. Because those products, I love those products for my hair and for my daughter's hair. My daughter's hair is beautiful. She has gorgeous, coily, curly hair. It's so beautiful. Like, I always look at her like, why didn't I get that? I have to pay for hair for my hair to look like her hair looks. But I guess I should take partial credit for her having that beautiful mane of hair. But the brand was Be Mine. And when I tell you, those products were phenomenal for our hair, because everything that you try is not going to actually penetrate and moisturize your hair, because all of our hair is different, which is why we have to try all these different products to figure out what's going to work. And then on top of that, most of us have a few different textures on our head. So just trying to figure out what works. But I love those products. Makes me sad to think that, the company isn't here or around anymore. So tonight I'm going to talk about some things that I've used that work for me and for my hair. And again, at some point in here, I will share some photos. If you're on YouTube, you can see my profile picture. And that was a photo shoot that I did with my bro, Kermit. And Jade made sure my hair was tight. And I loved it. Because she did my cuts and my color and highlights. So and she made sure she was standing up just right. So yeah, love my hair. And one of the best decisions that I've made as an adult was to stop getting relaxers and to take that journey to figure out what works for my hair and actually what I like for my hair too. So enough yapping. I'm going to show you my first kind of holy grail that I got from Jade. And if you have natural hair, and I don't think it matters what the length is. If you have natural hair and you need like a little bit of extra moisture to your hair, but you want something that is kind of quick, because there's still a level of work that we have to do to make sure our hair looks nice when it's natural, right? If you want something that's kind of quick on a wash day, that might last you for probably 3 or 4 days with like a little bit of refreshing, probably of water and maybe a little bit of foam mousse, you might want to try this. So if you haven't heard about this, this is Paul Mitchell, and this is the foaming pomade. So this is soft style foaming pomade, anti-frizz. This is this has been a staple forever. And for a while, I was like, did they do something different? Because I feel like my hair isn't responding quite the same way. But in all honesty, it could have been me because I think I was, no, I know, I was not deep conditioning the way that I should, especially because I had color in my hair. So it could have been my fault, but I kind of came back to revisit. But this is a fantastic product if your hair is natural. And I won't even say if it's just dry. I'm just speaking about my hair type. And I think one of my cousins, and I don't think her hair is dry at all. Her hair is beautiful from what I can remember. I think she likes and uses this too, but this is something good to try. And it's best on a wash day to really get it in. And it is, I won't, well, no, I won't, because this can be a bit messy. So it's creamy, but it is moisturizing. Like when you put it on your hair, you will know that it has some kind of oil in it, but not in a greasy feeling way on your hair. So it gets kind of foamy. Comb that thing through with like a wide tooth comb, scrunch it up real good. And then this I've been using for a few years because Jade introduced me to this. And this brand, which happens to be a Black-owned beauty brand, is called Influence Hair Care, I believe. And Influence is INFLUANCE. If by chance you are interested in purchasing this, if you're in the Richmond area, and honestly, even if you aren't, because I'm certain that Jade can mail it to you, Jade Multicultural Salon sells these products, or you can check out their Instagram. But I love this. And this is the Honey Almond Styling Foam, and it's called It's Natural. So I think It's Natural is the product line, but Influence is the brand. So before this, I used to use the Nairobi Wrap Foam. It's blue. So nothing against that. We just changed over to this. And I think this might have a little bit of something moisturizing in it as well. And I don't mean like moisture like water. I mean like some sort of oil maybe. Something about it feels like a little bit more hydrating. This says It's Natural Honey Almond Styling Foam. This superior formula adds body volume and shine with our light to medium hold formula with honey. So that you want, if you don't get anything else, if you want to try something, if you're looking for products that work for, I don't necessarily want to call it a wash and go because I don't know how people technically define that, but these are two great products to have. Wash, condition. You don't need to dry it because we want it to be wet. And then apply your Paul Mitchell and really get that thing in, massage it throughout all your hair from the roots to the tips. And I would say if you're going to try to, if you must comb it, like if you have enough, I'm making a mess. If you have enough hair that's long enough to comb, you might want to use a wide tooth comb or do it in sections with like a really small comb so that you're really combing that product through your hair. And then after you finish with the Paul Mitchell throughout your hair, you want to go in and scrunch a good amount of this um, styling foam and leave it. Leave it alone. Let it dry if you're not going to sit under a hair dryer, and just let it do its thing. This is a very easy hair combo that works well and will give your hair, well, it gives my hair. I can't speak for everybody's hair, right? But it gives my hair moisture. It gives it tons of definition, and it just looks really good. And then, if it takes half the day to dry, when I come home, maybe I would mist it a little bit before I went to bed. and that's a maybe. You know, I might not do anything. I might just throw my slap cap on, and then in the morning, if I hit the shower, wet it to reactivate the products, and then I might go back in with a little more of this just to scrunch it through and going about my day. I don't think from my experience, this is something that you need like every day. Um, so I feel like this will work well for you every few days, but I think it's best on a wash day. So this is a combo you might actually want to try. If you do, let me know how it works. But I love these. I feel like they are quick if you don't want to have a lot of different products to give them a try. So Paul Mitchell, Influence. And then this is a new brand for me, and I'm almost certain my mom told me about this brand. I think she did. Um, I feel like maybe she used to use these products, but if it was Jade, I'm sorry. You know, my memory is bad. But this is another Black owned beauty brand. And this one, some of these look beat up because I keep these in my shower. But this brand is called Bel Nouvo. And I have really, really enjoyed the products from this brand that I've tried. So this is the Avocado Plus Shea Clarifying Shampoo. It's a gentle scalp care. It's a gentle scalp care shampoo formulated with organic African black soap, organic aloe vera, pro vitamin B, peppermint, and rosemary essential oil. So clarifying shampoos are the things that we want to use probably no more than once a month. I'm not a hairstylist. So you can check with your hairstylist to get information about what might be best for your hair type, your scalp, and all those things. And it really is good for removing product buildup over time. So this is probably good once a month, and this might be good every couple of weeks because these are more natural products. But you can try it out to see what works best for your hair. I like this because, you know, when it has like that peppermint oil, it tingles. It smells really good, fresh and clean. So I really like this. And this is liquidy. So that's why it has the spout. So this is really good. And I've been using this with my twist too, sometimes just to really get into my scalp. And it gives a really, really good lather. So I really enjoy this. And again, the brand is Bel Nouveau, and this is the Avocado Plus Shea Clarifying Shampoo. So what is this? This is 8 ounces. Oh, can I see it? And it looks like it. No, I can't see it. It feels like it might be around here somewhere. So, and a little bit goes a long way in terms of foaming. So I like this. And this is empty, but I've had at least 2 of these. This is the Bel Nouveau Avocado Plus Shea Hair Mask, a balancing deep conditioning mask formulated with organic aloe vera, shea butter, avocado oil, and rice protein to nourish and strengthen hair. I really like this. This one is empty. It's beat up because I keep it in the shower. And I know I've had 2, and I absolutely will repurchase this. I enjoy how my hair felt after using this. Mm, this says for 15 minutes, but you can deep condition it with heat. It says for about 30 minutes. I don't know. For me, it just depends on what I'm in the mood for any given day. But I would say if I use this in the shower, I probably would leave it on for at least 10 to 15 minutes because I might wash my hair, put this in my hair, and then wash, you know, my body. And then by the time I finish washing my body a couple of times, rinse this out before I know I'm about to get out of the shower after I've washed. So I like this. Um, I really like this, and I would repurchase it again. And I've had a couple of these. So hair mask. And this is what's the best? So I've had, this is, I know I found at least 2 empties of this, and I have one in there that's open, and then I have 2 in here. So I must have bought these all during some sort of sale, and just because I want to make sure I have them on hand. But this is the Bel Nouvo Avocado Plus Shea Hair Milk. This is ultra moisturizing and a nourishing daily leave-in conditioner formulated with organic aloe vera, shea butter, avocado, and olive oil. And this is protein free. It says it adds moisture and it reduces breakage to promote healthier hair. I really, really like this a lot. This feels really good in your hair. And I know, and it smells good, even though it smells good. It smells good. I can't tell you what the scent is right off, but this is probably my 5th and 6th one or something like that. But this is really nice for your hair. Um, and this might be something that will be a good refresher. And for the record, when my hair is out, I really like trying to use the products, maybe not everything, because the Paul Mitchell and that Influence is a separate situation. But if I'm gonna wash my hair with this and decide that I'm gonna use these products, then I try to stick with these products because I know or feel like they were created to work together. So I love this hair milk. I think this would be a really good detangler for someone's hair. I use it like that. And it's just moisturizing. I like this after I would use that hair mask. I might use this. I don't necessarily need to detangle my hair, but I will put this in right after. And then this is the Bel Nouvo Cocoa Castor Refreshing Hair Nectar. This is described as a nourishing leave-in conditioner formulated with organic aloe vera, chamomile extract, coconut oil, and castor oil for all types. And it says to shake well before use. This is in a spray bottle, and I have one of these downstairs. And sometimes I've been using this with my twists, sometimes just to freshen up my scalp and just make sure that my hair, this up here somewhere, is still getting some level of moisture. But this is really, really nice, and it smells good. Um, and this would be a really good refresher product. Like if you, well, let me talk about this. And then this is the Cocoa Castor Styling Pudding, a rich moisturizing cream formulated with coconut oil, castor oil, and mango butter to style curly and coily hair. So I've had 2 of these, and there's one in there that's open. So again, I really like these products. I love the fact that they happen to be Black owned beauty brands and that they work well for my hair. They feel really nice. I feel like they give my hair moisture, a bit of shine, and for sure definition. If this isn't open, I'm not going to open it. Yeah, it's sealed, I can tell. But I have one that's open. So if I were doing my hair, I would use the clarifying shampoo. And I think there's a different shampoo that maybe I had because I don't think I use the clarifying shampoo every time. I just can't remember right off. I would use the hair mask as my conditioner. And then I would come right out and use this hair milk, get it through my hair real good. And I could stop there if I wanted to. It just depends on where I'm going, what I'm doing, and how I want my hair to look. If I want to keep going, then I will add in this Cocoa Castor Styling Pudding and let it be. Just let it dry. And when it dries, it dries. And then if I'm rolling with Bel Nouveau for like the week, then the next morning I might wet my hair a little bit, or I might not wet it because for my hair, it's going to get way down when I have a little bit of length in the front. And sometimes I want it to stand up, right? And be a little more kind of afro-y, but still have my coils defined. So I don't want to saturate it every day anymore, especially when I get length to it. So I might just mist it with this Cocoa Castor refreshing hair nectar so it can get some moisture and kind of reactivate the products that are in it before I just put more product in it. So I really like these products. I highly recommend you check out the Bel Nouveau the Bel Nouvo website to see if there's anything that might work for you. But I think these ingredients are really good if your hair is dry and you need a little extra moisture. I love them and will continue to purchase them. And this last thing that I haven't even really used that I have from that brand is called the Grow Complex Essential 8 Scalp Care Serum. This is described as an ultra-nourishing plant-based oil serum formulated with grapeseed oil, olive oil, castor oil, peppermint, and rosemary essential oil. So I need to be using this, but I do have quite a bit of hair care stuff, same way I do with skincare, body care, right? But I need to start using this to just kind of squeeze through my scalp and massage in while I have my twists. Um, yeah, even though I'm not looking as much for sheen, it will help to add moisture and stimulate my scalp and maybe help get a little bit of growth. Although I'm thinking about cutting it all off again, but you know, one thing at a time, one thing at a time. So this is something that will be good for my hair being loose, just to go through and get it in my scalp a little bit to massage in, but really great to get in between these twists or if you're wearing braids. Again, Bel Nouveau. Now, oh, one more thing about Influence. Because I'm a pro at this, I always get this 32-ounce bottle and I keep this and I just refill it because that's how much I like it. Actually, I love it and I reuse it. So this is just one I purchased, and unless it gets broken, I don't need to purchase another one. And I just refill this from this. And I purchased this from Jade Multicultural Salon. And she has other hair care products. And you can also purchase the Paul Mitchell from Jade Multicultural Salon. She has other brands too, but we'll talk to you all about that sometime in the near future. But yeah, if you're looking for a really good wrap foam, this is it. For natural hair, and actually, even if you have relaxed hair and you like to mold your hair, I would think this would be really, really good too. So Influence, another Black-owned beauty brand for hair care. And then the very last thing that I'm going to talk about, and these aren't the only things. I have some other empties, but I didn't feel like doing empties tonight. I want to talk about Pattern Beauty because I've been enjoying the products that I tried. And one of the things that I really, really like, I love it when you can purchase like a travel size or um what do I call them? If it's not or like a deluxe mini or something, so that you can use it 2, 3, or 4 times to see how it works for you before you invest your money into a full size product. So you can do that probably multiple places, but I know where I purchased the products that I tried initially for Pattern Beauty, I got them from Ulta Beauty. And they had pretty much, I think, everything, and some of the things come in like a little small kit. I had the empty minis forever, and finally, I think I just I just threw them away. But they're about like this. You can get there's one shampoo, and this is Pattern's hydration shampoo, and it says it gently cleanses and hydrates. So this is the what do I want to call this? This is the standard size. So they have minis that are like travel sizes. This is the standard size. And then I'll show you some items that I really, really, really liked and I purchased in the jumbo size. So this says it is great for curlies, coilies, and tight textures when your hair needs a nourishing cleanse. I like this. I like this. And again, I like to try to use products that are formulated to work together when I can. So I started with the Pattern Beauty products by purchasing the travel sizes of everything that I was interested in trying. And this shampoo was one, and I believe it came in a little kit that had two of, I think there are 3 conditioners. And I think I might have picked up the 3rd conditioner separately just because I wanted to try all of them. So this I really like. I really like this. And I use this now sometimes to do my braids, and my hair is sort of like, I guess it's like, I guess you call it like an undercut, but it's gone here on the sides and then in the back. So sometimes I use this there, and I might use it throughout if I want to, because I mean, it's shampoo. So, and I like it. So Pattern Beauty Hydration Shampoo is one. This I love. This is the jumbo size. And Pattern Beauty often has, I think, pretty good sales to get things. Like 20% off to me is a good sale if it's something you want and or you need to refill. And you're gonna get it anyway. So this is the Pattern Beauty Intensive Conditioner for tight textures for extreme moisture and restoration. I love this. This is really, really good. And there are two other conditioners. I hate that I can't think of the name of the other one, and I don't know if it's as simple as it being a deep conditioner, but there's another one that I really, really liked as well. I think I loved all the conditioners actually, but I think I'm like, okay, it's never going to hurt for me to get the one that's going to be the most hydrating, especially when I know this the crown, she need moisture, and hydration. So it's not gonna hurt the other zones of my hair for me to use something that's extra, extra, extra moisturizing. So I really love this, and I remember feeling like my coils were popping nice, like in the shower after having this in for, knowing me again, about probably 10 to 15 minutes. Yeah, it doesn't give you a time because, or a recommended time. Oh, and just so you know, this is our richest formula, which is the intensive conditioner, is heavenly for porous, denser textures, looking to replenish moisture, nourish hair, and restore curl patterns. Yes, because my curls be popping when I put this in. This and the other conditioner. I was like, ooh, okay. Um, Infused with a buttery blend of shea butter, avocado oil, and vitamin E, our intensive conditioner leaves hair and scalp ultra conditioned to combat breakage and dryness. This is really, really, really good to me. And so are the other conditioners. I feel like there may actually, so is the other one next down for this. And that one might be, since this says this is for tight textures, the other one might be for coily hair, coily or curly hair, maybe. But the these are really good. I really, really like these. So there's a decent amount left in this because my hair has been put up for so long, and I'm not going to put it on every blue moon. I might put some on again, my hair that's out around the sides, but in general I don't. But this I love. Pattern Beauty, and this is the jumbo size. If I was washing, the next thing I would do, and I really like this when I got a sample size. This is the Pattern Leave-In Conditioner, and it says it defines and moisturizes. So I got the jumbo size of this. I started with the travel, and I'm wondering if I ended up getting two of those at one point. I was like, no, I really like this. I just like the way it feels in my hair. I like the way my hair looks after I use it when it's out, and not put away. This says this is great for curlies, coilies, and tight textures when your curls need lasting hydration and definition. This says it's mixed with a little bit of magic. Our leave-in conditioner seals curls with a lasting moisture lotion packed with nutritious oils to combat dryness while also providing a soft hold for curl pattern definition. Hair is left hydrated and ready to face the world. So this is good. And if you're someone who likes something kind of quick, you can shampoo, you can do your deep conditioner, and then you can do your leave-in, really work it into your hair and be out. That might be it for some people, all they want and or need. So this is really good. You can tell I really liked it because I got the jumbo size leave-in conditioner. Another product that I tried for a while is the Pattern Styling Cream, and this says rich moisture and definition, great for coily and tight textures. And I do really like that they kind of define who, not just their marketing to, but who they created these products for in terms of the hair types. I think it's very helpful when sometimes you're like, I don't know what I need. But this is, it says great for coily and tight textures when your styles crave luscious definition. So looking like a jar of thick buttercream, our styling cream provides superior moisture penetration and the ideal oil-rich, touchable hold when setting twist outs, braid outs, bantu knots, and more. Shea butter, cacao oil, and sweet almond oil. Did I say that right? Cacao? I never seen this before. KK? Cacay is Cacay. Sorry, I am smart, but I'm just saying I never saw that word before. And sweet almond oil nourish the hair to promote hair retention while preventing breakage or damage. Curls and styles stay defined in all the versatile looks our hair can create. Also great for twisting locks. Okay, so this styling cream, this is a great product, and as you heard, it's for a variety of different styles and hair types. But I really like this. I liked how my hair was defined and again had some moisture, and I like using these products together. Now, what I will say is, I remember when I had the sample sizes and I tried this out, I also was using, there's a styling gel and I liked it, but I think because I'm heavy with, I use too much product. I think I used too much of that with this and got a little bit of flaking. So I would be inclined if I purchased that again, because I don't think I have that one. I think I chose the styling cream over the gel, to just use less of the gel if I was mixing them together. But just be mindful of that if you prefer to use two products. If you prefer to have some sort of gel in your hair for the hold, um, versus feeling like I'll do one or the other. So I just chose the cream, but just be mindful not to use too much. I feel like it might have been the gel, but it could have just been I was using too much of both of them. So, but in general, I think these products are formulated to and do work well together, and your hair is going to be defined. I like it. The other two things, this is a hydrating mist to revive and replenish. I kind of really like trying to keep some of these because, again, if you're using the right products for your hair, to me, that help to hydrate and moisturize your hair so that you have the definition that you want and the moisture that you want. You don't always want to wet it. I know, again, for me, I don't always want my hair to fall. I like it sometimes to fall, but sometimes I want her to stand up. So if I really wet it, once I get a little length to about here, it's gonna fall if I wet it every day if I'm not diffusing it. And I think in a separate video, I will show you the hair dryer that Pattern Beauty came out with in just the nick of time for me, because I've been looking for a hair dryer for probably the past year plus, and I didn't want to spend almost $500 for that Dyson one. But super cute. I'll do a separate video on that. But I do have the Pattern blow dryer, and I really like it. I used it once in between this, and it made it so easy to quickly blow dry my hair and get through my hair. And it's not like it's so hard to get through it, but yeah, okay, another video. So I like getting these hydrating mists or refreshing sprays because they help to moisturize your hair and hydrate and just freshen up and kind of reactivate the good products that you have in your hair if you just did it like the day before. So this is great for curlies, coilies, and tight textures when your curls need a boost of moisture. So this has aloe vera, coconut oil, and avocado oil. And it says the milky formula quenches thirsty curls with essential nutrients and additional moisture between wash days. So I do like this. The only negative thing I will say about this, and this may just be this particular one that I received, this won't spray. Like, and I started with the sample size of this too. Like, I think everything has a travel size that you can get to try it to see if it'll work for your hair. And I strongly recommend it for all products. If you can get a travel size to see if you like it for your hair, your skin, your body before you invest in a full size product. So this I keep Yeah, this one got kind of jammed up, and it's probably just, it happens sometimes. So I have a smaller bottle that I think I keep in my suitcase. So I'll just pour it into that one and just use a smaller bottle. But I do like this. I do like this. Pattern Beauty Hydrating Mist. And this is the Curl Mousse for volume and healthy hold. And I haven't gotten a whole lot of use out of this, but I'm not gonna lie, a whole bunch of the stuff I bought. But I do, again, like I think of these things as, well, twofold. I got this to see how I would feel about using this if I wanted to do something kind of quick. For example, if I'm doing a wash day and I wash and then I do my conditioner and then I do the leave-in, right? If I don't feel like dealing with a styling cream or taking the time to do that, I wanted to see, and this is full, so I don't think I've really used this one that much yet, but I wanted to see how I will feel about adding this on top of the leave-in, again, to see how these things work together and then go on about. So I'll report back on this, but in general, I'm really, really, really liking the Pattern Beauty products for my natural hair. Um, yeah, I wouldn't use this on my twist because it's saying it's for volume and hold, and I don't need that for my twist. I do sometimes, although it's a little more costly, use my Influence because I know it's like a little bit more moisturizing and gives a sheen. So sometimes I just want that on my hair, right? But I'm really loving the Pattern Beauty products. Pattern Beauty products. Highly recommend you give them a try. And I love that, again, it tells you is your hair, if it's for, it tells you, I'm tongue tied. It tells you whether it is for curly, coily, tight textures. And they might have some products also that are formulated like for wavy hair that's not quite as heavy, because if your hair is wavy, you may not need as much. So loving these. And yep, I think that's everything. There are some other Pattern Beauty products that I have, but those are the main things I wanted to talk about tonight, just to share some of the things that I am liking and that work really well for my hair, which is coily and typically colored. And I want to ensure that she's getting hydrated and the products are actually penetrating my hair to hydrate my hair, not just sitting on top of it and just weighing it down. So thankfully, we have a lot of really great brands that are out here now catering to our natural hair, whatever your curl type is. And I hope that this information was helpful. And I will make sure to maybe insert some of the pictures. If I haven't put some a little before this, then I'll definitely put some after so y'all can see how fly Jade keep my hair looking when I don't have it twisted up. So hope it was helpful. And I will talk to you all next time. Oh, and if you try any of these products, by all means, please come back and comment or find me on other social media. I'm on Instagram at Charlene T. Easter. I am on TikTok at Charlene T. Easter. I always say it that way because there are two R's at the end. And I'm also on Facebook. I have a page there, again, at Charlene T. Easter. Let me know what you get. Let me know what you try. Let me know what your hair type is, and let me know how these things work, because not only am I curious and kind of nosy, but it'll help other melanated women try to make a decision on what might work well for them if they're looking for products to care for their hair. Alrighty, that is it. Until next time, I will talk to y'all later.